Hello everybody, and welcome back to Certified Collectibles. Today we're going to be going through our last VGA submission for the year. Now typically with VGA and WADA, we try to have everything to those guys by August. That way we hope to get it back before everybody starts shutting down for the Christmas holiday season. This is September, so we're running a little bit behind schedule here. Hopefully we'll still be able to get these back. We're going to pay for the most expedited service they offer, so hopefully they'll come back around November. And when they do, we will have an unboxing here with you guys to show you guys what grades we did get out of these. Now today we picked up three factory sealed consoles that we're going to send in to VGA for grading, one home console and two handhelds. All super cool, popular consoles here that you guys are going to love. A lot of you guys are going to remember playing these. So we're really excited to go through these. One of them is an incredible find. We didn't ever expect to see one of these. So super excited to send it off to VGA, see what grade we're going to get. Now, like I said, once we do get these back, we will open them on air here and show you guys what grades we got out of them. But first, let's pre-screen these, give you guys an idea of what we believe we're going to get or hope to get out of them, and see how close we are when they come back. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first one. We're going to go ahead and show you guys in chronological order. So our first console here is one of my personal favorites. Here we have, let me move it over here. Here we have the Atari 2600. This came out in 1982. Now this is the first Atari 2600 branded model. Before this, of course, they were called the Atari VCS, or the Atari Video Computer System. This is the first Atari 2600 branded version. Now this came out in 1982. Of course, Atari VCS came out in 1977. There were three iterations prior to this. They all had the wood grain finish, so they're all called Woodies. This is the first black model, also referred to as the Darth Vader model. In 1977, there was a heavy sixer, followed by the light sixer, followed by the 4-switch Woody, and then the Atari 2600. This is the first year. Now, this is also the first release of this particular model. This came in the big box. There is also a smaller box version. That is the second release of this. So this is the first edition or first release of the Atari 2600 branded game system that came out in 1982. Super excited to get this in, and this is factory sealed. If you guys watched one of our previous videos, we went through on how to tell if these boxes are indeed factory sealed. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick run through here, show you guys why this is factory sealed, show you, explain why we hope to get the grade out of this that we expect to get. So, like we mentioned in the other video, take a look at that one to go a little bit more in depth. But there is no color breaking here on these edges here. The edges are perfectly flat, no creasing on these. This is completely factory sealed, no creasing here. Corners are sharp. These corners are often crushed because people drop these boxes. They do slip out of people's hands, but as you can see from the front and back, the corners are nice. There's no rippling, no marring on this, no writing. You know, this is an incredibly well preserved box. Now there's one little cut mark here. As you can see, this looks like somebody cut the sticker off the price sticker off this. This was probably a gift for somebody and they just never opened it for whatever reason. There's a teeny bit of tape up here, but that's not going to be that big a deal. Now, being that this is factory sealed from 1982, you're talking about a 40-year-old system here. We're hoping to get a good grade out of this. Given the little cut down here, or the little price tag removal, the little piece of tape, but the fact that this is so sharp on the corners and, you know, these edges here, and it is factory sealed, these things are perfectly glued down. You know, this has never been opened. This has never been tampered with. So this is a true factory sealed Atari 2600 from 1982. So, that being said, we do expect to get, let's say, an 80, 85 out of this. It really all depends on how much they take off for this little price tag removal. If they take off big for that, let's say 80, or, you know, worst case 75, but hopefully we're going to get an 80 out of this. We'd love to get 85. You know, this box is in incredibly good condition. We've never seen them this nice. We've never seen a true factory seal one either. So an 80 we'll be happy with. 85 would be ecstatic, so hopefully 85, but we're saying 80 on this. We're expecting an 80 from VGA. Super excited about this one. Can't wait to get this back, show you guys. All right, the next system for you guys is a handheld. This is the Sega Game Gear. It came out in 1991. This was released by Sega, of course, to compete with the Game Boy. This box here, I think this is in pretty good condition. There's a little scuffing on the cellophane wrap. And the original price sticker is still up there too, $109. So this one here is in pretty good condition. There's a couple little dings here. You know, these are really, really tough to get in super mint condition. There's a little teeny bowing here, you know, but it's not crushed. This, of course, comes with the Columns game, which was Sega's answer to Tetris, which was also shipped with the Game Boy. There was, you know, later releases of this. This is the first release for the Game Gear. Now, this looks pretty good. Like I said, there is some scuffing and some teeny little, you know, issues like the little slight bowing here. It's not crushing, it's a slight bowing. There's a couple little dings on these edges. This is looking like an 80 to us. We think we're going to get an 80 out of VGA on this particular system as well. Maybe we might try to clean up the, I don't know. This doesn't look like it's going to clean up. I don't think it's dust on top. It might be dust underneath the cellophane, in which case it's going to knock it down a little bit. A couple scuffs across here. We're saying 80. This looks like a nice strong 80 for this Game Gear. Okay, now we have one more system for you guys. Stepping up to 1998. The Game Boy Color. Now, this is the Atomic Purple version. Of course, in 1998, when this was released, this was released in 6 colors. There was only 6 colors for the original release. Grape Purple, Teal, Kiwi, Dandelion, and the Atomic Purple. The Atomic Purple is the most favorite system out of the Game Boy Colors because it was the same color as the Nintendo 64 controller as well. The Nintendo 64 controller had that translucent purple controller, so people do like this particular color of the Game Boy. So this is one that's most heavily collected. And if you are collecting the Game Boy Colors, we do recommend going for the 1998s. That was the first release. Like I said, there were 6 colors: grape, teal, dandelion, kiwi, berry, and the Atomic Purple. This is nice looking. I don't see any problems with this at all. Still factory sealed, you know, the little sticker seals that go over the edges here. There's no dings or anything on these edges. This is nice. This isn't like 85 or 90. These little flaps down here, they're typically pulled up on the bottoms, you know, because just moving off people's shelves and out people's collections, they fold back sometimes. Or the paper gets a little ripped. We're saying 90 on this. This is a nice one. We'd be surprised if we don't get 90, but 85 at the lowest end. We're thinking 90 on this one. So this one here, super excited. This is going to be a high grade. That's nice. You know, you don't find these that sealed that often anymore. These have been absorbed in the market. So to find this, especially the Atomic Purple, this is one to have. So there you have our 3 consoles that we're sending into VGA. Please feel free to drop some comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you guys think. Thumbs up if you like this video. And as always, please remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you for joining us here at Certified Collectibles, and we'll see you again next time.